This video is to show you how to create or edit a post. So again, here we are at the start of our dashboard, and if we want to write a post, we simply go to the posts and we can click on here and it will have a list here of all the posts that we have on our site. Okay, another option for how to quickly start a new post is simply to go up here on the top admin bar of your dashboard and mouse down to post. So new post and select that there. So here under this page, post, we can click on add new, or we can go here and go new post. All right, so to start off a post, we need a title. And this title will often be the title or the way that your URL is structured. When someone sees a link to your post, it will often have the name of your post or a shortened version of it inside your link. So for a title, we're just going to put post title. And then you can start adding your content in here. You'll see here underneath the title it says your permalink. So this is the URL which you'll see on your site. You can edit that if you want. If you had a very long title, you may want to edit that and then shorten it so that it's not too long. But just be aware that you can't have the same link being used twice, and you also want to keep it a little different from any other links or URL addresses on your website. You don't want to have them too similar. All right, so we've got our post title and we want to add some content. So I'm going to just copy and paste in some dummy text. All right. Done that wrong. Let me just do that again. Right, so we're just going to paste in some dummy text here. Right, so we've got a lot there. We've got about 5 paragraphs of text, and this will just show as paragraph normal body copy text. If we want to, we may have some subheadings. So I'm just going to start creating some subheadings. Okay, and make sure that you use the return key to set a new line. So I'm going to change this paragraph text to heading 3. Okay, that's going to be my not the title of my blog. The title of my blog is up here. The title of my post. This will be like a subtitle. So I'm going to copy that and I'll put another subtitle down here. All right. I also want to include some images in my blog in this post. So let's start off with adding an image around here, just between these to break up this text. So to add an image, we want to go to Add Media. So we click on here. This will show us the media that we already have in our post, or in our media library. I'm going to select one here, and I'm going to insert that into my post. All right, if you want, you can be a little bit more particular about how your image is shown and the size of it. This is currently showing as a medium size image. I want it to show at its full size. Okay, so I'm just going to select that and go update. Okay, and it will show as the largest size or the full size of that image, which may go across may take up the full width of the blog post, or it may not, depending on the size of the image. All right, I want to add another image just at the end of that paragraph. But instead of just a single image, I may add a gallery. So here, there's a few different options here. You can add media, images or videos from via URL. You could insert a URL here. Often if you are showing a YouTube video, this is the option that you'll choose. Insert from URL and paste in the YouTube link, and that will just self-populate, and you can insert that into post. Let me see if I can show you an example here. I'll just grab a video from YouTube. All right. Okay, so I'm going to add this YouTube video in here. Some Disney piano collection. And then you can insert that into the post if you like. So that will show there in that section. Now down the bottom of this post, I want to add some more media as well. This time I think I'll add a gallery. So I've selected create gallery, and now I'm going to just select a range of images that I want to show in my gallery. So I've selected some there, create a new gallery, and this is showing me the images that I have. If I want, I can add in some captions for each of those images, but I'm happy with those how they are. So I'll insert the gallery now. Cool, and that will show as a gallery in our post. Okay, so once I have my post pretty much ready to go, in terms of text, I'm just going to make sure that everything is correct over here on the right hand side. Okay, so there's a lot of options here that we have. For the majority of your posts, you want to make sure that it's a standard post. Okay, you've got the icon there, which is the pin. Okay, you've got some other options are images, videos, and a side, a quote, a link. Okay, but generally, if you've got a story to tell, you've got a lot of text, and perhaps also some media, some images or videos that you want to add into it. You'll definitely want to be selecting a standard post format. All right, now this is an important section here, categories. Now we want to select categories that that this post would apply to or would be a part of. Okay, so let's say that this post was about Disney. So if it, we could add a new category here called Disney. Okay, it's also could have something to do with piano music. Okay, so we've got a couple of categories there. You just want to make sure that you aren't selecting a whole lot of different categories. You want to have, I guess, some set categories for your posts. So if you were providing services around digital marketing and design like we are, then we might have a category called digital marketing, one for perhaps graphic design, another one for web design, marketing. Okay, so you want to make sure that your these are categories that you're going to use often and that all of your posts will fall under. Okay, so I've got 4 categories there that I'm happy with, and I'm going to keep marketing as my primary category. I can change it to something else if I want. like digital marketing, but I'm just going to stick with marketing. Okay, so I've got these categories sorted, and I know that I'm going to be using these categories often in my blog posts to separate them into different categories. Now, tags underneath here, this works similar to categories. However, these can be as many as you like, and as long as they are relating to your content. So now I can be a little bit more specific about the different things that this post talks about. So this post talks about Disney, talks about piano. Now I might want to be even more specific and put Disney piano collection or Disney piano, Disney songs. Okay, so it's as varied as you want on your categories or on your information, your post content, as long as it still relates to the post. Okay, so having these different tags in here will help you to your people to search through your site. So that's tags there. Delete them if you want to. I would say perhaps not including any more than 30 different tags in each post. All right, so we can go down here. You have the option here to switch to the new block editor. I would say people that have used WordPress before are familiar with this. This is called the classic editor. They're familiar with this layout, so if you want to, you can also have a look at changing and using the block editor, which adds all your different media and text into different blocks that you can move around and style differently. Yeah, it's a newer option, and that's something that I can create a video on as well. All right, now before you publish your blog post, this here, the featured image, is a very important thing to include for your blog post. So this, when you go to a website and you see a blog post, most of them will have an image associated to that blog post, and that is called the featured image. Okay, so that's very important to include that here. So I'm just going to choose this one. Actually, what else have we got here? I'll make this one as my featured image, and generally this image, you want it to be long or wide, something that's going to span your the browser, but also make sure that your images are not too large in size. You'll see that this one is 161 kilobytes. You really don't want to have anything that's a megabyte or more in size. When you look at your images, they should all be in KB, kilobytes. So I'm going to set that image, that featured image. And now that I've got that there, I'm going to scroll back up and I'm just going to preview my blog post. I can also save this draft if I want to come back to it later on, but I'm just going to preview this before I publish it. Okay, now that's opened in a different page, which isn't being recorded, so I've checked the preview and I was happy with how it came out. Now I can choose to publish this immediately. You have this option here, publish immediately. You can edit that. If you want to, you can schedule a time for when you want that post to go live. You can also change the visibility or who you want to be able to see it. You can keep it public, or you can make it password protected, where people would have to use a password which you tell them about to view the post. But generally you want to your posts to be public so everyone can read through them. Alright, so let me cancel that. I'm happy with all of that now, and I'm going to hit publish. So this will now be published. You'll see there, post published, and we can view the post. Okay, and so let's go view this post. We're leaving the site now, or this particular page, and going to view our newly published post. All right, so here we go. We've got our post here, our post title. Okay, I've got my subheading here, my paragraph text, image, more text. Got my video, which is showing, and that will play if I select on it. Another heading or subheading, more text, and a gallery of images here. Cool. All right, new people can click into that if they want. All right, cool. So that is how you publish a post.